Hello, and welcome to the Homeschool Breakroom. It's my first episode. If you are new to me, I am Trisha, and I'm a homeschooling mom of 11 years, and we're a military family stationed in North Carolina. And the Homeschool Breakroom is conceived out of the idea of a teacher's lounge in a school. And what do you do in a teacher's lounge? You talk about what's going on in your classrooms. You share favorite resources. Hello and welcome to whoever's here. That sort of thing. And that is what this is going to be. But I don't want it to be just me telling you resources or ideas. I would love to hear from you so that I can share your finds and your the best of your homeschool in each week. So if you have, this goes for any time, if you have a favorite resource, a favorite tip, something that's been working in your school room or has not been working in your school room, favorite video, whatever, I would love for you to leave it down in the comments, and then I'll share them in coming weeks. Or you can email me at, let me double check the email address here. It's homeschoolbreakroom@gmail.com. The information for, that's okay, Ben. That's my son, Ben. The information for the email address and all the resources that I mention each week. So you'll always want to check down there. I'm not sure I said this. I will be doing this live every Thursday at 3 o'clock, and I'm going to keep them short because I know that we're busy and we have other things to do. And so I just want you to kind of think of this as like a moment to breathe between the rest of the week and refresh yourself before Friday and the weekend ahead. So I do hope you will join me every week at 3 o'clock. So first resource I have for you today is, sorry, I had to check my notes, is a professional development series from PBS Education, and it's called Teaching the Civil War Through a New Lens. There have already been 2 episodes, and there's another one tonight. Tonight's is on teaching the Civil War through a new lens with a focus on the arts. And they're going to use, let me double check the name of it, oh, there it is. Sorry. I will get the hang of this in coming weeks. It's the story of Lil Dan the Drummer Boy. I'm not sure what that is, honestly. I have to look that up. To tell teaching Civil War through the arts. Okay, so that's the focus. The first week was a fantastic Q&A with Dr. Lewis Gates Jr. about the Civil War and about how we teach it. It was so good, and you'll want to go back and rewatch it. And the second one was teaching the Civil War through new lens with a focus on technology. And so the new technology like cameras and how that and different what's called like cannon and guns and that kind of thing. I think what the word is for it, which is really bad since my husband's in the military. So it was talking about how technology influenced the Civil War. These you can register for you can register for it and you'll get the link. But if you just go to the link that I'm going to put down there, it should be able to show up. I have signed up for the other 2. You can watch the other ones on the link down there as well. They were so good. So you'll definitely want to check it out. We are not doing the Civil War this year, but we'll do it probably next year. This is our second go around through Story of the World. And we're taking a little bit of a break from Story of the World, so next year. But I figure it's a good opportunity now to prepare for next year. So that is my first resource. My second resource is a fun little website called Deep Sea Fun. And you scroll through and it shows you different layers of the ocean and what lives in those different layers. It is so cool. It gives the names. Now, it's not all encompassing, of course. Some of them will have a little blurb about it, but not all of them. And as you scroll down, you go all the way to the bottom of the ocean. And as I'm going down, like kind of a claustrophobic feel. It felt weighty and heavy on me just thinking about going all the way down there, which is so weird considering it's just a website and an animated one at that. But it was just like, as you scroll through and you think about just how deep the ocean really is, it was a fantastic website, and it would make a great resource to play around with. But also, if you are doing any kind of oceanography or zoology, it'd be a great resource to add on. And let's give you a third resource, and this is a curriculum that NPR has put together to teach kids about podcasting. So if you have a child who is interested in podcasting or broader YouTube, how many kids want to be a YouTube star? Ooh, or just technology, this would be a really great resource because it talks about the whole process of setting up a podcast and your voice work and how you tell a story, which is great if you're doing any of that, anything with film or YouTube or any of that, but also just in real life. Like, aren't we all drawn in by people who tell really great stories? So that's what this does. And and this is for kids like middle school and up-ish. If you have a child who's serious about it, you can submit their podcast to NPR through this challenge. Let me double check the date on it. They have to be submitted by March. Ooh, I don't have it written down. I would put it down there. Did it just flip to black when I switched screens? Whoever's watching, if you could let me know, that would be helpful. I will include that down there sometime in March, I believe, or the end of February. I'm pretty sure it was March. So if you have a child who is serious about this, it would be a great opportunity for them. Last year, they picked 5 of the best ones and put them on air and on their website. So yeah, it's a great opportunity. It's not just for public school kids. Homeschool kids can absolutely submit as well. My kids are not interested, but I'm pushing for my daughter to do it next year. I think it would be a great add-on for high school. And then my last resource for you, not last 2 resources, sorry. One that is a game that is old. I don't even know when it first came out, but I had forgotten about it, and it's been a huge hit, and that is Mastermind. I got this for my daughter, my teenager, and she really loves puzzles and logic and that sort of thing. Like I said, I had forgotten all about it. I remember when I was a kid, my sister and I bought a used one at a yard sale, and then it kind of fell off my radar. And as I was trying to think of games for her this year for Christmas, that one came to mind, and it has been fantastic. My boys like it well enough, but my daughter really loves it. And now, my last resource for you is a recipe that has become a favorite in our home. And I got it, I don't know, I think we came across it in the fall. And it's chicken tinga from Mexico in my kitchen. I love that blog. Recipes are all very manageable, some of them are pretty specialized. If you don't have a lot of the ingredients, I can't find at my local grocery store, but I have a Hispanic grocery store not far that I can find some of it at. But so that is consideration. But anyway, this recipe, chicken tinga. I try to stay focused. Chicken tinga is basically a chicken taco type of thing. It's shredded, and then you take your chicken, you shred it. You can just use whatever recipe you want, but then you cook it with different ingredients like tomatoes, fresh tomatoes, chipotles, and adobo sauce. And the chicken is so flavorful. It is so good. I usually cook the chicken in the Instant Pot with just some onion and garlic and a little chili powder and just a few basic seasonings, and then shred it. I cook it for about 15 minutes on high, and then really well. So I make a big batch of it and then freeze part of it. I used it last pie. And we just use it in soft tacos as well. I have used it in taquitos. So there's lots of uses for it. It is so good and easy. It will be one of the recipes my daughter is mastering this year. And those are my resources for the first episode of the Homeschool Breakroom. I hope you enjoyed it. If you are watching, or whenever you watch, I'd love for you to leave a resource, a favorite book, whatever you want to share down there so I can take a look and share it in an upcoming episode. And I will see you next Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern. Thanks for watching.